So have you ever wondered how you line up your transfers or your paint inlays? Well, let me show you a little trick on what I like to do. So first of all, on the back they always have all the pictures. And what I do is I try to make sure that they line up. And it looks like from this one here, the Lost Garden, looks like it's a repeating pattern. So there's 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3. So these two are the same, these two, and these two are the same. And then you have some extra bits here for filling, or there's some like lines in corner pieces or pieces you can put underneath. But what we're going to do is, what I like to do is you cut them out. Now I know some of you like to keep your things intact, but for me, if I'm not sure how it's going to line up, I like to cut them out. What I need to do is I need to mark on the back of them. This is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then these are just odd pieces. That way when I'm cutting, if I mix them up, which knowing me I will, it won't matter because they'll be marked on the back. So. Okay, now what I like to do is I like to lay them out and see how they're going to match up. This will give me an idea of how it's going to look on my piece. This will also let me see if it's a continuous pattern, which hopefully it is. So I need to go back to, this should be number 1. 2. And then 3. So it's definitely a continuing pattern going this way, but you could start it anyway. So if I wanted to have this my focal point on my dresser, I would put that on and then put them around this way. But I could also start with this my focal point and then do it this way. So having them cut out, it allows you to mix and match them any way you want before you commit to putting it on your piece. So for me, I like to lay my piece down so it's easier to press on with the transfer tool. So now I need to lay out my pages. Based on the design that I want, I'm going to start, take my cards again. So I have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and I really want 1 to be the center because I like those pink ones. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move 1, 2, and I'm going to put the third one over here because it is a, wait, I like this one best, so I want to put this over here. It's going to go 2, 1, 3. I need to start with my middle piece, and I'm going to go here. But now that I'm thinking of it, I want to make sure, because I have the big pink flower, I don't want it to go where I have the rust for the handles. I want to make sure it's off-center just a bit because I don't want to make I want to make sure that the pink flower does not get lost in the handles. So let's start. I'm going to pull off my sheet. So I'm starting with sheet 2. So, or actually starting with sheet 1. I'm putting that one in the middle. So it's going to start at the bottom here. The look I'm going for is I'm going for a look where it's going to look like it's old and it's been in a shed forever. I'm going to make sure all these are distressed. But what I want to do is I want to make sure that Maybe I'm gonna start it a little bit this way. I want it to be off of the handle. We'll start it here. There's one. And then we'll get page 2. And if you ever get confused with your big sheets, you can always refer back to your little cards. And then they line up perfectly. Look at that. And it's going to fit just right there. And then this one I can just cut right here. So we're going to go ahead and get started with this one. Now on all of these, there's a little bit of space here, so I want to make sure I move it down. It always is tricky when you have a little bit of lip. So I generally start there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold it there, and then I'm going to just go ahead and rub this section on, the bottom section. You can even cut it with scissors if you want, but I want it to go over this. Okay, so now when you get to this part, you want to make sure you use the tool to get some on the lip. Now we're going to go in this little section here. Oh my goodness. Woo. I love it. Okay, so now we go to page 2. We're going to do the exact same thing. Line it up. Actually, I'm going to put this down because if I don't line it up correctly, I don't want any of the parts to stick over here. So I just want to make sure I line this up and then I'll commit. There's a lot to line up right here. Looks good. And then what you do, then you just slip out this paper. I cannot tell you how much I love this already. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and just start again with the bottom. I'm going to kind of give it a little crease to where it's, and okay, since I used 1 here, 2 here, I'm going to need part of 3 on this side and then the other part of 3 over here, which is easy to do. It's the next page in my booklet. Lines up perfectly. So what I need to do now is I need to just look at my grids and I'm going to cut on my grid. So the left side is going to match up with the right side, and then the right side is going to match up with the left side over there. Hello? Hello? What's up? Okay. Hi. Nothing. I'm working. I'm playing. I'm in the studio. Yes, but when you know what I'm doing. I'm down the studio. I'm creating. I would tell you what I'm doing, but you don't understand. So I'm just down the studio. I love that you take an interest. The dad's where I left upstairs. You're taking a nappy. That's what I said. I love that you're taking interest, but when I say I don't, it's. If I say I make them blah, 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 you'll be like, what? So I'm just saying I'm just down in the studio. Love you. Come over here and make sure. Come over here and make sure this lines up. Make sure I didn't mess up somehow. There we go. There. So this time I'm going to even need less. So this is the most important part, lining it up. More important to line up down here because I have to still go around these bumps. So maybe I'll just in case, I'm going to lay this paper down. All right. Got it all lined up down here. Furnish it on there.
All right. You know, one thing though.
So the handles are back on, but I think it needs a little bit, either needs to come up a little bit or it needs some more of these. So I can put the green one, these don't match, those are out. The pink ones would be cute, but I would love to have more like vines coming up. So, or even like something like this could go around the handles, but I don't know. And I'm also wondering if I should put it around the sides too. I think I will. So I'll put the other ones around the sides, but I need something to come up. So I think what I might do, I should have plenty. 1, 2, 3, and then take some extra pieces and put it on the front. That's what I'm gonna do. So I can continue here. We put the pink flower up there. I'm just gonna cut out the different parts that I can use here.
Artlist.io